Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night everyone. Thank you for being here to listen my video. So today I will answer it some questions and give it persuasive speech. So let's start it. For question number 1. Why is it important for an informative speaker to maintain accuracy and clarity when presenting factual information? Accuracy and clarity are essential because informative speaking is meant to increase knowledge or understanding and teach through facts, data, and explanation. Both are characteristics of effective informative speaking. Question number 2. How do audience engagement techniques like rhetorical questions or stories enhance the effectiveness of an informative speech? Techniques like rhetorical questions, stories, and real-life examples enhance the speech by increasing interest or engagement, helping the speaker explain the importance of the topic and activating the audience to share interest. Question number 3. Compare and contrast informative and persuasive speeches in terms of purpose, structures, and delivery. Informative speeches teach and explain focusing on facts, while persuasive speeches explicitly aim to convince and motivate action and take a firm position. Informative speeches commonly use chronological, spatial, casual, or topical order. Number 4. How do ethos, pathos, and logos work together to create an effective persuasive speech? They are the appeals used to convince an audience. Ethos build trust, credibility. Logos use facts, logic, and pathos use emotion, feelings. All three must be balanced. Why is the closing of a ceremonial speech often considered the most memorable part, and what techniques make it impactful? Is it the most memorable due the recency effect? Impact is achieved through a powerful submission and inspiring call to embrace or using eloquent language. So after answering some questions, I will do a persuade speech. The topic that I picked is artificial intelligence in education. Should universities regulate or restrict the use of AI tools like ChatGPT in academic writing? So let's start it. The diploma is the promise of genuine human intellect. ChatGPT threatens to replace this with automated deception. To protect the value of every degree, universities must implement strict, clear regulation on AI in academic writing. Integrity is non-negotiable. Using AI purpose is fraud. If we cannot authenticate a student's work, the entire grading system loses its purpose, and the university's credibility is destroyed. We must protect the academic record. Skills development requires struggle. Writing is struggle where critical thinking is built. Allowing AI to automate this process robs students of intellectual growth. We are failing our mission to cultivate resilient, independent thinkers. Policy must provide clarity. A blanket ban is weak. Explicit regulation is mandatory. Policy must define acceptable collaboration versus unacceptable substitution. We must redesign assignments to demand unique thought that AI simply cannot generate. AI is not a just a tool like Google. It completes the intellectual labor. We must regulate its immense power to establish the ethical boundaries necessary for scholarly rigor. In conclusion, we must act decisively to regulate AI. I urge leaders to champion the immediate establishment of a clear usage policy. Our duty is to ensure students earn their success, not just generate it. So that is for today's videos. Thank you for listening until the end.